Today we will talk about the different steps of yoga. Maharishi Patanjali told the yoga means yoga is chittavrati nirodha. Yoga is the to control the waves of the mind. Then he said why we should need that to control the waves of the mind. It's because everything, all our desires, all our creations is by the mind. All the disturbance because of the mind as well. So once we stop these waves, whatever, so many things, whatever we see by the eyes, listening by the ears, and these all it's create the impression in our mind. Then according to the impression we see the life, and we see the life it looks like this is only the truth. But Maharishi Patanjali said the truth is that your own swarupa, that yourself, that is the truth by which you illuminate, by which that is illuminate all these outer world. We need to be aware about this self, about this inner world, to get freedom from all our fear and all our desires, all our disturbance from the outer world, so we can be again situated in our own form, in our own self. For that, Maharishi Patanjali said that the yoga is the helpful way, and there we divide this yoga. Maharishi Patanjali divided the yoga in the 8 steps, that we can say Ashtanga yoga or we can say Hatha yoga as well. 8 steps are the first 2 steps for the change your thought and for purification your body. Then the begin step to strengthen your body, to strengthen your mind and the relaxation of the mind, and the last steps are for the getting your connectivity with the divine soul. It's a wonderful arrangement to go deeper and deeper into your layer, and without bothering yourself much you can start this practice. Everyone can do this practice. First 2 steps are yama and niyama. Out of the 8 steps, first steps is the yama. Yama means self restraints, what you should not do in your life to get your inner development, to make yourself more inner powerful. The first is saying truthfulness. You should be the truthfulness with yourself, truthfulness with the people. This truthfulness helps to us that we becomes more inner strong. We can face, if we speak lying something and we say yes, I speak lie to you that day. So it helps us to make ourselves more pure and more powerful, more strong. So Maharishi Patanjali said that truthfulness is the very first requirement you should have if you are the really the spiritual aspirant, if you want to be in the journey of the spiritual path. So this need to be followed. Then he said the second step of yama, second part of yama. Yama have the 5 steps again. First is the truthfulness, second is the non-violence, that we say ahimsa. Non-violence not only by your deed, by your action, but non-violence also by your thoughts, by your speech. Sometimes we rude talking to someone, this is also the violence. Someone we hated someone, this is also the violence. Sometimes we are thinking something wrong for anyone, this is also the violence. Or sometimes we do by our actions, that is the violence we know. We cannot achieve God by the violence, because the God is the pure energy, and this pure energy can only be achieved with the happiness of the mind and with the love and with the non-violence. So Maharishi Patanjali says if we want to be in this path of knowing ourselves, we should follow strictly non-violence path. We should have the habit of forgiveness. If someone created problem with us, just forgive them. Just forgive him. The same way, like Jesus said, once the people was hanging him to the slave, and Jesus said, "Oh God, forgive them. They don't know what they are doing." It shows the power, it shows the inner power of the enlightened masters. Once we forgive someone, we're not ready to revenge for anything, and we are more surrendered to the divine energy. We more and more connecting to the supreme power. Third step of yama is aste. Aste means non-stealing. In this life, so many things we like, so many things attract to us. Sometimes we don't have that enough money to buy the things. Sometimes even in the relationship we don't have that quality to attract someone. Then some part of the mind say, let's take it. They will not know. Let's take that, and maybe nobody can catch you. Nobody is seeing you. Nobody is watching you. This habit, maybe nobody will see you, but you know. But you seeing yourself. Then it's no matter if someone's seeing you or not seeing you. Once we see ourselves to doing something, whatever our inner soul says it's not good, and even we do it for our some benefit, for some our monetary benefit or some our relation benefit, then it's not a good way, because it's a barrier for the spiritual path, spiritual journey. Fourth step of yama, that means that is the brahmacharya. Brahmacharya means control your senses, especially your sexual desires. This controlling the senses means, Maharishi Patanjali says, our desires are there all the time because of the senses required some comfortability. Endless desires, endless comfortability is there. All the time the desires ask for, I want this, I want that, the comfortability for the body, comfortability for the mind. And this is the endless. In the yoga, Patanjali Yoga Sutra, in this system of the yoga, the Patanjali said that if we have the celibacy, if we have control our desires, then we can be free from the sufferings. Of course, for this, he taught more another steps to follow, like how we stop that. So in the system of yoga, we will continue with our this asana pranayama, and then we will know how to control on them, how to control the celibacy. Then the fifth step of yama is aparigraha. That means only those things we should have that we really required. Not the like so many things we bring in our house and then we have to take care about them. Then all our journey of the life for the carrying the thing in the house and the take caring about it. So the whole life goes into the outer journey. For example, if we are in the spiritual path and we know that for my practice in this spiritual journey, I need only some few important clothes with me, like 2 pair, 3 pair, or 4 pair of the clothes is required. If 1 pair I am wearing for 1 day or 2 day or 3 day, then the second pair I have for washing. That is enough. This is the talks about the spiritual aspirant. It's not talking about the house, that how you are the business if you are doing or doing some another job process or something. Of course, there is the so many things we need, but if we are really the spiritual seeker for ourselves, what we need just the basic things. We need just the shelter on our head, that it can be protect us from the hot weather or from the cold weather, for the rain, for the monsoon. And basic clothes help us to protect our body. So that's the basic things if we have. So we are more aware about our inner world rather than the outer world. This is the all part of yama. Then he says the second step of the yoga is niyama. Niyama means self-observations and some purification of our body. First step of niyama is shoch. Shoch means outer and inner cleaning. Outer cleaning we can do by taking bath, by do the exercise, by keep our body clean. This is the outer part of the cleaning. But inner part of the cleaning is some steps are there. Like there is the neti. Neti means cleaning of your these two nostrils by the help of some water. So there is a technique, we take some water in a pot, then we put some salt in this water, lukewarm water, and some salt is there. Then we put this water in the one nostril, then the water goes out from another nostril. So it helps us to get our cleaning this natural filter of the nose. And also it's a very powerful technique to get our awareness for the both part of the brain, right and the left part of the brain. So once we get the balance of the right and the left part of the brain, we get more aware about our thought process, we get more aware about any work, any action we are doing, we becomes more aware about this all the things. Also, Neti, this cleaning process helps us to to freedom from some physical illness, like someone, if some person having the oftenly getting headache or sinusitis problem or any problem regarding to the weak eyesight, this is the marvelous practice to done for these people. Yoga is not taught for the unhealthy people. It's not taught that once you becomes unhealthy and then the purpose of yoga to make you healthy. The health is it happen itself. It's a byproduct. If you are doing yoga, if you are doing any practice, if you are doing any cleaning like this neti, so the byproduct is that you becomes free from lot of illness of your body, that even some problems you didn't focus before, and now you know that, oh, I'm feeling like more relaxed now, I'm feeling mind is more calm now. So these all the calmness, relaxation is the byproduct. So this neti is helping to cleaning our both nostril. Then the second practice in the soch, that is a part of the niyama, is kunjal. Kunjal is the practice to cleaning your all this food canal up to your stomach region. You drink some water, 2-3 liter of the water with some salt in it, then you vomit this whole water. So it helps to cleaning all your stomach region. Then the another practice is the tratak. Tratak means you light the candle on front of you, then you gaze this flame of the candle by your eyes. So it helps for the cleaning of your frontal mind, and it helps to improve your concentration power. Then a part of the cleaning is dhoti. Dhoti means the cleaning of the all the stomach region and all your intestine as well. Dhoti is the different processes there. There is like some water you will drink, you will do some exercise, and then it helps you to feel the nature call. You go to the toilet and then this all water you drink and it's all clean. You need to continue these steps for the till the same water you drink and it's not comes in your toilet. So this is the wonderful process to all the purification of the body.